Hello, Spikes. Welcome to the penultimate game of the Aggro Prism Gauntlet. You're not wearing gauntlets. It's awkward. I wish. Anyway, so if you've watched the other episodes in this series, then fantastic. You already know what's going on. If you haven't, first, watch the other episodes. Second, this gauntlet is showcasing this deck that I have brainstormed and cooked up, and I think is just very fun. And it is Aggro Prism, and it works around the interaction between Transmogrify, turning attacks into illusionist attacks, ones that aren't already illusionist, and then having a bunch of yellows to pitch to play said attacks and buffs so that Luminaris can give the attacks go again. There are some cards that just were not meant to have high attacks or to have go again. And I just think that it's nifty. I think it's super neat. So with that being said, I am playing Prism. I am Bill. I am playing Prism. This is the adult version of Prism. It's just a placeholder. It's the cold foil one that I have, and I think it's pretty. It's a preference. I'm following that up with Luminaris, once again, just to give my attacks go again. It's really powerful just to have built-in go again on things. I also have the Crown of Providence. I think it's really good in this deck just to sometimes get a 5-card hand. If you're able to arsenal something and then just block with the Crown. It is a little bit of a greedy play, but I mean, if you can go into a turn with 5 cards in your hand in this deck, it's very strong. And then I also have Spring Tunic, just to have some resources every third turn, Quelling Sleeves just as a option to block, and Phantasmal Footsteps just in case my attacks get popped, or just as a way to defend relatively consistently. And that is my current loadout. And now, first of all, who are you?
Hello.
How did you get in here? And what are you doing?
I am Jan. I got in here by kicking in the door. Bill is my hostage. I'm forcing him to play for me. No, I'm Jan. I am playing Kassai, Centauri Sellsword. If you've watched the previous 3 episodes, we've now run out of new Uprising heroes to play, so I'm back on something that I really also enjoy playing. I had fun with the other ones as well. The Centauri Saber combo, as they call it back home in Winnipeg. Here. So the objective is you're just attacking with your swords as you want to do and generating copper until you find a blood on your hands, and then you just try to end your opponent in a single turn. So a lot of fun. Attack with weapons. Hopefully I will kill you before you attack me with these giant phantasms some more. And to accomplish that, I am playing the Narconite Skullcap, Courage Bladehold, which will make my turn where I try to kill Bill free, just free. Braveforge Bracers, which will add a little bit extra damage on turns where I have the extra resources. And Valiant Dynamo, which can potentially block forever. Suck it, Bill. And I believe I won the die roll.
You did.
So I'm going first again.
You are.
All right. I'm going to start by playing this yellow Outland Skirmish. So my next one-handed weapon attack this turn is going to get +2, and the next time a weapon attack hits this turn, I'm going to create a copper.
Terrifying.
Then I'm going to pitch this yellow Blade Runner for 2 resources, and I'm going to attack once with my Centauri Saber, 1 resource floating, for 4.
I would like to block for a total of 6 with a blue Wartune Herald and a red Wartune Herald.
All right, well, we'll get +1 because you blocked with an attack action.
Yes, I blocked with 2 attack actions.
It does not +2.
Yeah, it doesn't do that.
That'd be really sick.
But I was just letting you know.
I do have an attack reaction. Okay. I would like to give it go again with this Blade Runner.
I see.
As you mentioned.
Yeah.
And my next weapon attack, one-hand weapon attack, will get... just next weapon attack gets +3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I would like to then break the combat chain and play this Hit and Run to give my next weapon attack go again. And if I've attacked with a weapon this turn, it's going to get +3 attack. And then for Kassai's ability, which lets me attack with my second sword for free, I'm going to attack for a total of 2, 5, 8 with go again. And if it hits, I will make a copper.
No blocks.
All right. So 8.
I'll take 8, go to 12.
Okay. At the beginning of my end step, so it hits, I'm going to make a copper, and then I've attacked twice, trigger Kassai. One of my weapons has hit, so I'll make an additional copper.
Sounds good.
Then I will pass.
I'm going to put a counter on my Spring Tunic. And I'm going to attempt to do the thing that you know and love, and that is attack you with the Herald of Erudition. So it's for 5 with Dominate and go again from Luminaris, because I pitched a yellow.
I would like to block with all of my equipment for 8 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you have successfully blocked for 6. I am going to follow that up with not the most exciting play, but let's see what happens. Attack you with this blue Snatch for 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
You fool. I'm gonna arsenal that card.
All right. Well, I will start my turn with a red Outland Skirmish. It's +3 for my next one-handed weapon attack. And if it hits, I make a copper. Then I will pitch this red Push Forward for 1 resource, and I will attack you for 5.
For 5. I'm gonna block with my Crown of Providence for 2, and I'm gonna sink this to the bottom and draw a card.
As attack reaction, I'm going to pitch this Sharpened Steel for 1, and I'm just going to play Stroke of Foresight to give it +3.
I see. Okay, so it would be for a total of 6.
So you'd be taking 6, yeah.
Yeah, the amount
6,
of
and
damage.
if it deals damage, I make a copper.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll take 6. Go to 6.
All right, and then I will pass my turn.
Very good. I'm going to swing in with this Wartune Herald for 6, and I'm pitching this yellow Illuminate to pay for it. So it will have Go Again.
Yep.
And if it hits, it goes into my soul.
Take 6.
Okay. I'm going to follow it up after putting it into my soul with a second Wartune Herald, also for 6.
Yep.
Interesting. I think I'm just going to pitch this Illuminate to banish this, the resource floating, to activate Prism and make a Spectral Shield.
Yep.
And then attack you with it for 1.
I'm going to grab that shield with my brave hands.
With your brave hands?
My brave hands.
Okay.
Block 1.
I will be arsenaling this, and at the end of my turn, I'm going to put a counter on my Spring Tunic because I forgot.
So good at this.
And pass over to you.
Okay. Ready for the most modest play in all of Kassai history?
Always.
I'm going to pitch this blue Driving Blade and attack you for 2.
For 2?
For 2.
I'm gonna move to reactions, if that's allowed.
That's allowed.
I'm gonna defense react with that all you got from my arsenal.
Okay. I have an attack reaction. I'm going to Glint of Quicksilver.
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't get to draw, but I do get to go again.
Yeah.
Because okay. You ready?
Yep. Indeed.
All right. At this point, I am going to close the combat chain.
Nice. I'm gonna draw a card.
And draw a card. Then I'm going to spend 1 resource to activate my Brave Forge of Bracers. To give my next attack +1, because I've already attacked. I'll play this Hit and Run. Give my next weapon attack +1.
And go again.
And go again. I'm going to play Slice and Dice.
Oh.
My second weapon attack is going to get +3.
Oh.
And it is a free attack. I'm going to attack you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 with Go Again.
7 with Go Again. I would like to declare some blocks. I'm going to block with this Pursuit of Knowledge and this Vipox for a total of 5. It gets +1, so it becomes 8. So it'd be 3 minus 1 is 2 damage.
Because I connected, I will make a copper
Yes.
on my end step, and also I remove this counter from Valiant Dynamo because I attacked with 2 weapons this turn.
Very good. Well, I have to try. I'm going to attack you with this Wartune Herald, pitching this Snatch to pay for it. This yellow Snatch, so it will this will have Go Again, thanks to Luminaris, and it is coming in for 7.
We'll block 6.
Block 6 and take 1.
1.
Okay, I think I follow that up with, first of all, this goes into my soul because it hits. Then I think I'm going to cash in my Tunic with the resource I have floating, banish this Wartune Herald to make a Spectral Shield, and then poke you with it.
Kick it with my shoes.
You fiend! You grabbed it with your hands and then your shoes.
Like a soccer ball.
Yep. Your turn, my friend.
Well, I believe we start it with this card.
I see.
And we pay the blood 4 times. And I believe the modes are go again, I think it's attack twice. Yeah, and they can attack twice.
Okay.
Each turn. Then I will break out my chest to make all of my sword attacks free.
Sounds good.
And I will attack you for 2.
I will block with this non-attack action for 2.
Okay. I will attack you for 2.
I will block.
Actually, I'll attack you with this one for 2.
Wow. Cheating. I'm going to block that with my Phantasmal Footsteps and pay with this Illuminate 2 floating. And then, so it'll be block 1 and negate 1 from the Spectral Shield.
Okay, 2 cards in hand.
2 cards in hand.
I will attack for 2.
I'll quell one of it and take 1.
I will attack for 2 again.
I will block this last one with my Spring Tunic and also quell the second damage.
Okay. We'll arsenal this last card. And I will remove this counter from the dynamo. So I'll make another copper.
Yeah.
And then I will draw 4.
Okie dokie. I'll just come at you with this Miraging Metamorph, pitching this Herald of Erudition for 7 with Go Again.
Block 6 of it.
Block 6.
Red out for blood and a red spoils of war.
Okay. You'll take 1.
I'll take 1.
You'll take 1. Okay. I'll follow up with this Fractal Replication from my arsenal.
For 7.
For an additional 7.
I will block with In the Swing for 3 and Valiant Dynamo for 1 and take 3.
Okay. Sounds good. And I will pass the turn over to you, compadre.
Passing the turn.
Yeah.
I am going to pitch this push forward, blue push forward for 3 resources. Spend 1 to play a Spoils of War.
Okay.
Next weapon attack this turn gets +2 and Go Again. And whenever weapon hits this turn, I'm going to make 2 coppers.
Okay.
So I'll spend another 1 and I will attack for 4. With my Sabre.
I'm going to respond with this Art of War.
Okay.
I'm going to pitch this Snatch to pay for it, and I'm going to choose attack action cards I control get +1 attack and defense. And then I'm also going to draw 2 cards by banishing this Fractal Replication. So I have 1 resource floating after that, and I get to draw 2 cards. Jinkies. I am going to block with this Phantasmal Footsteps, as well as this blue War-Tune Herald. And I'm going to be paying the 1 into the Phantasmal Footsteps. So this has 4 block from the Art of War, and then 1 block from Phantasmal Footsteps. So for a total of 5.
Which is the exact number.
I did the math.
You did the math.
It's crazy.
Well, I will break the chain.
Okay.
And I will activate my Brave Forge Bracers. And then I will attack you for 3.
Well, since you broke the chain, my Phantasmal Footsteps still have 1 defense, so I won't be doing that. And then I will have nothing further, so I will take 2.
All right. I will move to the end of my turn. I make 2 copper off of the Spoils of War, and I will make an additional copper because I connected. 4 copper.
Sounds good.
And then I will remove this counter from my Valiant Dynamo.
Sounds good. I will pitch this Transmogrify to activate Prism and banish this red War-Tune Herald from my soul and create a Spectral Shield. Then I'll attack you for 1.
I'll block with my shoes.
Okay. I'll attack you for 3 with this Illuminate. Give me a card from your hand, Jan.
I need you to calm down.
No.
Okay.
Never.
I will block for 3 with this yellow Run Through.
You have blocked for 3 with the yellow
Everything
Run Through.
Has blocked.
Then it's your turn.
We're going to attack with the Saber, pitching a blue Hit and Run for 2. I have 2 resources floating.
I'm going to just move straight on through to reactions, I think.
Okay.
And I'm going to question your ability once again.
I have an attack reaction.
Of course.
I'm going to play Glint of Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Since you blocked with a card from your hand, I'm going to draw a card.
I did do that.
Well, I would like to close the chain.
Oh, fantastic. I'll draw a card.
Draw a card. I will spend 1 here resource to play this blue push forward. My next weapon attack this turn +1, and if I've attacked with a weapon this turn already, my next one gets Dominate. And let's... You know what? I'm not afraid of you. I'm going to activate my Brave Forge Brassers.
You're not afraid of me?
I have no resources floating. I'm all in. Centauri Saber for 4 with Dominate.
Well, you don't have any resources. There is the possibility that you could play second swing, but if you do, then I can't do anything about that anyway. So I'm just going to move straight to reactions. Do you have any attack reactions?
I do not.
Okay, well, I would like to defense react with the sink below.
Sink boat low.
And I will sink this card right to the bottom of the deck and draw a new one.
I have an in the swing as my attack reaction for +4.
So the one that I was
the one you telegraphed.
The one that I was the one that I was already talking about.
Yeah.
So it is for +3. The Spectral Shield blocks 1, makes it 2, and I don't have an attack reaction to banish to this Art of War. So I believe that I have died.
We did it.
Good
swordsing, friend.
Good.
If you had sunk below into another sink below, I'd be like, well, I guess...
I wouldn't have been able to do that anyway, because it had Dominate.
Oh, yeah.
I had already blocked the card from my hand.
It had Dominate. I knew that ability was good.
So, this game was kind of the first time, or I think maybe there was also once in the Fi game as well, where I was able to actually play out that all you got, and I kind of like it. I don't know.
It's super interesting.
It's matchup dependent for sure.
Like, here's the thing. It's free and it's yellow. I don't think it comes in reds because it's majestic.
Yeah.
Which means you're still getting the actual rate. Like every other yellow defense reaction is also 3. So you're not sacrificing the rate at which it defends for the added utility of it's a yellow and you're gonna draw a card when at the end of the turn, which is huge. It replaces itself in this weird sink below. You need to bottom a card to get a card,
so it's technically a -1 because you use the card itself and then you just
Fate Foreseen is a scry. And then everything else is either not free or is weird conditional, like the Runeblade stuff.
Yeah.
So actually, and especially in a deck where you're wanting yellows for Luminaris, I think it's actually a pretty good solid include.
I think it's just in the matchups where it can block, then it can, and in the matchups where it doesn't, it pitches. So. So I don't know. Just a new card that I kind of wanted to highlight. I think that all you got is an interesting one to play with. But yeah, Kassai is a tough one I think for this deck because it's just multiple relatively large attacks.
Yeah,
I'm good with a couple small attacks, but
I think the thing with Kassai is so there's kind of a bit of a whether you play Valiant Dynamo or Refraction Bolters. Because Valiant Dynamo, again, it makes if I didn't have Valiant Dynamo, I'm not dead, but it makes just blocking your Spectral Shields awkward. Whereas I literally just had it.
Refraction
Bolters gives you an on-board way to get go again, which if I had Refraction Bolters instead of the Valiant Dynamo, on the second turn, I think I might have been able to almost kill you because I had a lot of pump in my hand, but not a lot of nothing to give my swords go again. So I could have done that a little differently and maybe not even Kane Ghost killing you, but take more cards out of your hand and
put more tempo, more pressure on.
Maybe get another copper or 2 to sort of make the blood on her hands. The sweet spot for blood on her hands is 6.
Well, yeah, because that's the max. The sweet spot is the absolute max.
The max value you can get out of blood on her hands is if you have 6. If you can get to 6, you'll be able to squeeze all the value out of blood on her hands. And there's like probably some math where it's you don't do attack twice and go again. It's a combination. Maybe one of them gets +1, but it's like it's kind of a like I guess. Also, if you have other cards in your hand, like if you have a glint of Quicksilver or other ways to give it go again, you don't have to waste the modes on go again. But I still think it's like it's pretty not a decisive turn, but it's for
pretty
very
strong.
little resources.
Yeah, it just ends up being like I said, like a high tempo, high value turn. But
and yes, I was fully aware of the footsteps, like breaking the chain. It specifically says they
gain. Yeah, their defense becomes 1 until the end of the turn, which is like I think the first time that's ever come up for me. So I was like, I got to do the thing. But yeah, another pretty close game. I mean, still 1-1, but. Yeah, still a fun one. I am still very impressed with this deck.
I'm like,
I think you're tired of playing.
It's a lot of like, okay, how do I play around getting attacked for 7 twice?
Yeah, it's a weird one, but yeah, I think that just about wraps up the 4th game. We are 80% of the way through now.
Way to go.
One more game to go, but for that one, you'll have to tune in next week. Thank you so much, as always, for hanging out with us and watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can comment whatever you want. Totally fine. Doesn't matter. Maybe I shouldn't give them free reign.
No, within reason.
But yeah, with that being said, we will see you in the next one.
Hey, thanks for checking out the Spike Feeders on YouTube. Before you close the window, make sure you click subscribe for more great Flesh and Blood content.